Welcome to the Gentleman's Talk, where the podcast talks about a man's battle with mental health, his personal experiences, and his journey to be a better soul. Hosted by James Dean Littlejohn.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Gentleman's Talk Motivational Minute. Just a little short story to inspire you for the week and get you going. It's really important. I just tried to find a story that was fitting of the theme of the week that I've been talking about, well-being and building up that mental resilience to keep going and fight the fight. So during the gold rush, a man who had been mining the Colorado for several months had all of a sudden quit his job. He hadn't struck gold for some time and the work was becoming tiresome. He then sold his equipment to another man who took his equipment and resumed mining from where he had been left off. The new miner was advised by an engineer that the gold was only 3 feet away from where the first miner had stopped. After a couple of days, the new miner with his old equipment that he'd bought off the old miner had all of a sudden struck gold, as the engineer has advised, 3 feet roughly from where he'd began mining from leaving off from the other miner, which means that the first miner was only 3 feet away from striking gold before he quit. The moral of that story is, when things start to get hard, try to perceive through the adversity. Many people give up following their dreams because the work becomes too difficult, tedious, or tiresome. But often, you're closer to the finish line than you may think. And if you push just a little harder, you will succeed. I can relate to that story. I've been talking about that quite heavily. This sort of kind of last week with well-being and nurturing yourself. And I think it's really important to nurture those positive thoughts. And sometimes when you think you're miles from the end, you don't realise you're actually quite close. And I've certainly quit early on a lot of things I've done. And I could have succeeded and gone further on, but it got to the point where the work became harder. It was less natural for me to do it. Prime example is photography. I got to a good standard and just quit. I just didn't want to do it anymore, and I'm becoming slowly back in love with photography again. So, moral of the story is, persevere through the hard times, and you will be rewarded at the end. I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope this inspires you.